On hot days or after a greasy meal, a cool, fragrant, and sweet glass of juice is always a great choice. And today, I will share with you a simple recipe that I love: carrot, apple, lemon juice. Carrots are rich in beta-carotene and vitamin A, which is very good for the eyes and skin. Apples help purify the body, are rich in antioxidants, and create a natural sweetness. And lemons not only bring a pleasant aroma, but also help balance the taste and increase resistance thanks to abundant vitamin C. The ingredients are easy to find, the method is gentle, but the results are extremely valuable. Not only quenching thirst, but also supporting digestion, beautifying the skin, and increasing resistance for the whole family. Before starting the preparation, I will clean the ingredients thoroughly. This is an important step to ensure the hygiene of the juice, because carrots, apples, and lemons are all types that can come into contact with a lot of soil and dirt during the harvesting process. I prepare a basin, add 2 tablespoons of baking soda, then add water. Stir well to dissolve and soak the carrots, apples, and lemons in turn for about 5 to 10 minutes. Baking soda has the ability to neutralize mild acids and clean dirt and pesticide residues on the fruit peel. While soaking, I use my hands or a soft brush to gently scrub the peel, especially in the creases or depressions of the fruit. After soaking for enough time, I rinse each ingredient under clean running water, then place it in a basket to drain. Looking at the bright orange carrots, smooth apples, and shiny lemons after washing, I feel very ready for the next steps. I start with the carrots first, peel them with a small knife or grater, then arrange them on a plate. Then, I cut the carrots into even circles, not too thick to blend easily, but not too thin to retain the natural sweetness in each piece. Where are you from? Comment to let us know. It's great that we can make friends from all over the world. Arrange the carrots on a plate to make it neat. Then put each piece into the blender. I dry blend for about 10 to 15 seconds first, so that the carrots start to loosen. Once I feel the consistency is right, I add a little bit of filtered water. At this point, you will hear the sound of the blender change. That's a sign for me to add just enough filtered water, helping the machine run smoother and the mixture to be blended smoothly and evenly. After blending, I use a sieve to separate the pulp and juice. Pour slowly to let the water flow into the bowl below. Then use a spoon to gently press the pulp to extract all the remaining essence. The resulting carrot juice has a bright orange color, a slightly sweet taste, and a very characteristic mild aroma. As for the pulp, don't rush to throw it away. You can use it to make cakes, mix oatmeal, or compost soil for growing vegetables, which is also very good. The carrot juice will be retained. The pulp can be used to make cakes or compost soil, which is also very good. Next is apples, a fruit with a light sweet and refreshing taste, contributing to the balance of flavors in the juice. I choose ripe apples with shiny skin, firm to the touch and not bruised. Then, I use a peeler to peel off the skin. Then cut the apple into thin slices or small pieces, remembering to remove the seeds and stems. Once the apples are cut, I put them in the blender. Blend for about 10 seconds so that the apples start to soften. Then I add a sufficient amount of filtered water. Continue blending until the mixture is smooth. After blending, I use a sieve to separate the pulp and water. Pour slowly, then use a spoon to gently press down so that all the juice flows out. The apple juice is light yellow, with a naturally sweet and cool taste. Not as harsh as sugar, but pleasant and gentle like fresh fruit. A small tip: if you are afraid that the apples will turn brown after peeling, you can squeeze a few drops of lemon juice into it to keep the color fresher. The apple pulp can also be used to make oatmeal or mixed into yogurt. Blend for a while, then add filtered water to make the mixture smoother. Then continue to filter through a sieve to get the apple juice. Discard the pulp. Now it's time to combine everything into a complete mixture. I poured the apple juice and carrot juice into the same large bowl, using a spoon to stir the two juices together. At this point, the color of the mixture will turn a bright orange tone, which looks very eye-catching. Next, I prepared the lemon, an important ingredient that helps balance the sweetness and highlight the natural fruit flavor. I cut the lemon in half, squeezed the juice, used a small sieve to filter out the seeds, and kept only the pure juice. Lemon juice not only brings a pleasant, slightly sour taste, but also helps the juice to last longer and not change color. Finally, I poured the lemon juice into the juice mixture, stirring gently so that everything blended together smoothly. The aroma will now clearly emerge: the sweetness of the apple, the mild nutty taste of the carrot, and the slightly sour taste of the lemon blending perfectly. And so, the juice mixture is ready to enjoy. After the juice mixture has been perfectly blended, I pour it into a clean glass jar with a tight lid. Using a glass jar not only helps the juice retain its fresh flavor, but also makes it easy to store in the refrigerator. When using it, I have two favorite ways. Method 1. Add 1 teaspoon of honey to the glass of juice. Stir well. This method retains the natural sweetness, is very good for the throat, and is suitable for those who like a mild taste. Method 2. Add a little sugar and a few small ice cubes. This is the true version of refreshing juice: cool, sweet, and sour, extremely satisfying on hot days. In addition, you can also divide it into small bottles to take with you when going out. Very convenient while still ensuring daily nutrition. So, with just a little time and a few simple ingredients, we have a drink that is both delicious and nutritious. and can be used flexibly in many different ways and is easy to store in the refrigerator. The video ends here. If you have any comments, please leave them below. If you find the video interesting, please give me a like. Don't forget to share it with your family and friends. Remember to subscribe to the channel. Thank you for your support. Goodbye. See you in the next video.